Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt with our Wednesday workout. We're going to do some Olympic lifting followed by some cardio intervals today. Let's begin with our warm-up. We're going to go 3 rounds through, 10 calories, your choice, row, bike, or ski. And then I want you to get a bar. I want you to do some front rack or some overhead stretching. So you will have the choice today of the snatch or the clean with the barbell. And when we do that, whichever one we use today, I want you to stretch the receiving position for about 30 seconds. And it does not have to be, you could do it with the PVC pipe first round, but definitely the second and third rounds, whichever movement you're gonna do, I want you to drill that receiving position. So you either, for the clean, it's front rack, working on getting the elbows high and away from the body, tucking that bar underneath the chin, squeezing those shoulders back, having a good stable rack position here. If you're doing snatches, then I wanna see the overhead position, and definitely throw in some squatting to fix the hip tightness, right? So you can get down there, stretching that bottom position, make sure you're comfortable before we start actually lifting the weight. Next is gonna be this will be for both movements, either the snatch or the clean. We're gonna do the bar on knee stretch. So plant that bar on top of the knees and then squat down. And I want you to sit forward and push into the foot with that knee, so you stretch out the calf, ankle, and Achilles, as well as the hips at the bottom of that position. And all these can also be done from seated, like seated on a bench. If I wanted to do that, if sitting at the very, very bottom of the squat is uncomfortable, I can set the bar here, and then I can work on just stretching, leaning forward, and have that backstop of my bench to keep me from going down too low for either my hips or my knees or whatever. All right. Okay. So next we're going to go into our the skill movements. Right. So 4 times through: pull, high pull, power. Muscle clean or snatch, and then power clean or snatch. Okay. So I'll do the snatch variants of this, and you're going to go through this little sequence 4 times or 16 reps per round. And it should go relatively fast. So pull is just jump, shrug, straight arms. High pull, jump, shrug, high pull. Then muscle snatch for me right now. Single hip extension, dip, drive, pull, and press to the finish position, all right? And then the last one will be a power snatch, right? So from that power position, jump and catch it in the overhead position. For the clean, same sequence, just catching in the clean, right? So jump, shrug, straight arms, jump, shrug, high pull, single hip extension, muscle clean, and then power clean, right? And then for the actual workout movements, we're gonna do the squat variation of both of those, all right? So we're still gonna stretch the squats in the warm-ups, those warm-up sequences, just do the power version. And then before we start, I want everyone to practice the squat clean or the squat snatch, right? So if you're doing the squat clean, we will start from the floor every rep, full hip extension, catch down at the bottom and stand tall. For the snatch, same thing, starting off the ground, full hip extension, catch at the bottom and stand tall. And then when we get into the workout, it's going to be every minute on the minute, counting down on reps and trying to go up in weight. Anytime we do a workout like this, we finish with a couple singles, but I don't want you to have your sights set on a brand new 1 rep max every single time we do this. I want you to just feel the flow of the weight, and if it stacks up today and you feel great and you go for that 1 rep max and you get it, wonderful. But for these ones, especially these 10-minute skill sessions, I want you to focus more on the movement quality and just getting some weight on the bar, but don't worry too much about that top end, okay? So 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1 is gonna be our sequence. And I would like to see small, consistent weight increases even when the reps stay the same. So your 4 obviously will be the lightest, small weight bump, 3 reps, small weight bump, 3 more reps, small weight bump, 3 more reps. When I say small, I'm talking like it could be 2.5s on the sides. It could be 5s on the sides. It does not need to be a 10-pound weight on each side while the reps stay the same, except for maybe at the very beginning, the first couple sets, okay? Sneak up on the weight is what I like to say, and by the end of it, you'll be doing something that there's no way you could have done in the very beginning, because your movement patterns will have been smoothed out, your nervous system will have been prepared correctly, and you'll feel fantastic at the end of it, all right? Okay, when we're done with that, we have some interval work. It's going to be 3 5-minute rounds. Each round is going to start off with 20 or 16 calories on either the bike or the rower, and you do not have to stay the same. And you don't have to switch. You can pick the same one every single time, or you can switch. You could start off on the rower and go to the bike, or you can start off on the bike and go to the rower, or vice versa. But start off with 20 and 16 calories, then you're gonna pop off and do 20 burpees, and then with the remainder of the time in that 3-minute block, you're just gonna get as many calories as you can, all right? So it doesn't matter which one you're doing, as long as you're going at that same, or that high effort level. Get your calories in and then take a 2-minute break, and we're doing the whole thing two more times. So a total of 3 rounds, 3 minutes of work, 2 minutes of rest, and at the end of it, you count all the calories you did, or you count calories per round and then punch them into SugarWOD. Your 20 or 16 calories that you started off with in the beginning, the buy-in counts towards your total, okay? Counts towards your total. So minimum you're gonna get is 60 calories for the guys, or what is that, 48 for the ladies? Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, have a great day. Enjoy your intervals, and I'll see you tomorrow.